Hooray! It's 1 a.m. I am awake, I'm tired, and I'm unable to go back to sleep. Today might be Jesus Christ. Today might be disjointed. While visiting the grocery store, I discovered that the carts here have rotating front and back wheels that lets them change directions at any time. These are Berliner donuts, and just to be clear, no one misunderstood JFK when he said,
Ich bin ein Berliner.
That's a completely bumpkiss urban legend. This is Sotze, or head cheese. It's made from boiling a pig, cow, or goat head until the meats and brain bits come out. Then those bits are placed in a salty vinegar gelatin suspension. When it hardens, they slice it like cheese. This can also be done with vegetables, for those of you that are too horrified by what I just said. I try both. The brain one tastes like beef soup. Once back from the store, I am in danger of falling asleep anytime I stop moving. To keep me awake and moving, my family takes me on a cultural walk through Tecklenburg. First, we wander through an open-air theater that Beata performed at once, and then take a path that leads past the Weirturm. It's named for Johan Weir, a Dutch physician who was one of the first people to openly protest witch burning, aside from anyone who was actually a witch being burned. Also, this guy has a long list of ways you could spell his name. Johan Weir, Jan, Johann, Johannes, Jean Weir, Iones Weiris, Piscinaris. I have no explanation for what is up with that last name. He's labeled a demonologist because he wrote The False Kingdom of Demons. It's a grimoire on demons and how to get rid of them. The book argues for rationalism, compassion, and curing the possessed patient instead of the standard solution at the time of torturing them to death to save their souls. Because of his efforts, the Dutch human rights organization for healthcare workers is called the Johannes Weir Foundation. As a real person, he died at 74 while making a house call to a sick person, even though he had been retired as a doctor years earlier. Next thing I know, I'm in Kloster Gravenhorst. This place was built as a monastery in 1256 by Knight Conrad of Brochterbeck. This is one of the few old German buildings that doesn't have an extensive Wikipedia listing describing the tragedies of the 30 Years' War. The nunnery seemed to avoid danger for the most part, except for once when it burned down during a local feud in 1317. Bishop Engelbert of Osnabrück wrote the following in a letter to the Pope. Located in the midst of bad people, monastery has been oppressed by robbery, extortion, and arson. By want compelled had the nuns left the convent to elsewhere to find a livelihood. I don't know how I'm still awake, but I'm back at the house. Dieter, my stepmother's brother-in-law, shows up with a fancy electric bike that goes 30 kilometers an hour. I don't have a photo, so just imagine it looks like this. And I pass out.